YouTube, how's it going? So we're considered the mother pot today. We're hooked to the engine. We're feeding them. They're feeding up about 1.25 miles, pretty steep terrain, up to another engine, and then that engine is feeding it about another 1/2 mile, 1.25 miles up to the end of the hose where they're fighting the fire. It got bigger overnight. They pulled in 2 more crews of the convicts and 2 more crews of striker team. These engines are considered a striker team. So we're hooked to them. We're not moving. And I have another water truck that is water truck that is making the trip and shuttling water to me, and I just keep pumping into him, and he's pumping up to another one to the hose lake. So we're running that. He's running 9,200 RPM, and I'm running about the same. We're matched where his water's not dropping, but mine is. And right now we have, you can see in the mirror, I'm being filled up right now at the same time. So I got hoses in all kinds of holes right now, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's our update on this fire. We're out here for another 24 hours right now, and we're just gonna stay hooked to this engine and pump water up and try to fight this fire so it don't get much bigger. Anyway, this is our second fire we're on in this trip. We were on a different one yesterday when I was talking to you guys. We got moved to this one last night at about 11 o'clock. Oh wait, I think I touched in when the cons got here, so I already give you the update on that. But anyway, there we go. That's what it looks like. I'll give you an update here in a while. There it goes. Well, we are staged. And then where we're sitting, there's 3 water trucks in here. Only 2 are out. We're staged right now. Hanging out, just waiting for an assignment. So that means this thing's winding down. That's a good thing. YouTube, how's it going? So we're waiting for some engines to come out and give them some water. They're up in some hills that we're not going to go in this truck. So we're basically staged. If they need water, they'll come out. We'll top them off. And other than that, we just sit and wait. So while we wait, so Randio brought with him another one, the Fuego Palencia. Elba de Fuego, however you say that. This is a Robusto 5x50. So if you guys remember, I got a box of these, and to be transparent, I already smoked one, and it's really good. It's really good, just to let you know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good draw, of course. Valencia. Get rid of that first cap. It was loose. Closed foot. I also, yesterday, smoked another Palencia Cielo, and it was much better than the first one. The first one I didn't really care for. I thought it was an overhyped cigar, but it was fresh out of the box, right off the truck, out of the mill. But when I smoked that one yesterday while we were sitting with the engine, that was actually really good. It was really good. It changed my perception of that cigar. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update on that one too. So, that's it. We enjoy a stogie and wait. And we're out here where the radio reception is horrible. We got to our first point where we were supposed to go, and I finally got some reception and talked to the battalion chief, and he said he would tie in with what he knew where we were. He'd tie in with us. He was working his way that way. Well, that was like, we waited an hour and there was hardly any radio chatter. So we left the water truck and we took the chase truck and we went down the road a ways until we started getting some more radio reception, and then we stopped and was listening to it. And then he ended up coming around the road and he's like, are you guys E5? Which it's our number right now. We're like, yeah. He's like, man, I was trying to get you guys on the radio for a long time. I was like, we finally had to start running up and down the road to try to get some radio signal and stuff. And I guess there's a gold mine where we were sitting, because we were at a gate where we were told to go, and it goes into a gold mine, and I guess it really messes with the reception of radios. Anyway, he found us, so we're no longer lost children out here, and he brought us to where he wanted us to stage for the engines to come out, the strike team engines to come out and get water, etc. So this is our fourth fire we've been on in this area, so we're under the lightning complex deal. So that means, because there's been a lot of lightning the last couple days and a bunch of fires have started from it. There was like 2,200 lightning strikes the other day and like 1,500 last night or something like that, or the night before, or 800 last night or something. A lot, let's just put it that way. And so each day they're finding new little fires that we're just going around and putting them out. When I say us, I mean the whole battalion. You know, they break us up into groups and stuff. So we just go around and keep them full of water while they go out and piss on the fire. Right now, anyway, that's what we're doing. When we were tied to that engine, we were on just one fire. Well, it was one of the fires, but it was bigger, and that's when they had to get actual hose line in, and that's why the inmates came in, helped them cut a way through to get the line in so we could charge it and they could fight the fire. Anyway, give a little shout out to the engine I was tied in with. I won't say their names or their engine number, just because I don't know what, I don't want to get them in trouble if anything, but got some new subscriber out of him, and I give him and his crew some cigars because one of their birthdays was happening, and they even brought like confetti cake to try to make on the truck and whatever, and that didn't work out. So they were talking, like the day before we met, they were talking about maybe trying to get us some cigars and celebrating his birthday. So perfect opportunity. So Randy Martin Trucking came through, give them all a cigar, some nice cigars, and they enjoyed them last night. That's what it sounded like. So to you guys out of the Butte, you know who you are. I hope you enjoyed those cigars, and thanks for all your guys' hard work. They keep saying that to us too. It's like, we're just giving you guys water. You don't let us really fight the fires. So not on this one. There's been ones where we actually help fight the fires, but for the main part, we just supply water. We're some water boys. Like I said, depends on the fire. You'll be right in the action, or doing this, or tied to an engine that's feeding water up a line where they're actually fighting the fire. So it all depends. Anyway, that's enough jabber jaw. That's 7 minutes of your guys' life. Right now, I think this is my favorite Valencia. It's very good. It's got a little bit of spice to it, which I like. It's got some chocolate notes, some dark roast coffee. Not like espresso, but dark roast coffee. Nice little sting to the nostril. And it's got like a dark earthiness. Not a dirty earthiness, just a dark earthiness, you know. Very good. And that little bit of spice just kind of like lingers in the nose. A little bit on the side of the tongue. Smoke feels nice though on the mouth. Feels good on the palate. And here and there, already just in that beginning, I kind of get a little bit of that burnt toast that I tell you guys about every once in a while that I like. It's almost wanting to come out. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's the update. I shall come back to you guys later on. I don't know with this cigar or what, but we'll see. See what happens. So, all right, guys. Talk to you later. All right, we got some friends come to say hi. They must be used to the rancher coming out here, bringing feed. Look at him. Staring at me waiting for food. They must think it's dinner time. There's a prime rib. There's a chuck roast. There's some hamburger. There's a tri-tip. A couple ribeyes. Oh, that's funny. Must think it's dinner time. There's our engine way up there. Right there. So, I don't know if you guys see it, the red dot up there. They're working their way down.